The beat, unstoppable. The colors, unforgettable. The stories, unshakable.
Tonantzin is based off of Coatlicue. She is an Aztec goddess.
My mom was literally pregnant of me working at a Mexican restaurant. My dad was, working as well. And so this is all they've done and what I grew up and saw them do.
This Hispanic Heritage Month, we'll salsa through generations of history, celebrate our strides.
You are making history.
Yeah.
You're the first weekday Latino evening news anchor.
Cook from the heart and speak with pride.
The vibes that you get here, everybody's dancing.
Get ready, the fiesta starts now.
It is time to get uplifted. Thank you for joining me. I'm Allison Seymour. Grab your salsa partner, blast some Latinx music, and let's celebrate. Monday, September 15th, kicks off National Hispanic Heritage Month, a vibrant 31-day tribute running through October 15th. It is a powerful reminder to be proud of where you come from.
I get to celebrate my heritage. It's great. It's amazing.
As well as a way of reflecting on how Hispanic heritage has shaped art, music, and the food scene here in the United States, and what we can do better to strengthen our community. So in this episode of Get Uplifted, we're diving into the inspiring stories, colorful traditions, and mouth-watering flavors that make Hispanic culture truly unforgettable. So let's start by cueing your childhood nostalgia. You've likely participated in an Hispanic tradition, perhaps without fully even realizing it. Do you remember when you took a swing at a pinata, hoping to get some candy at someone's birthday party? Maybe you knocked it down, maybe you missed, but it doesn't really matter what the result was. The point is, you got to be a part of a timeless celebration. Pinatas are traditionally associated with Latin America, particularly Mexico and El Salvador. The original design by the Aztecs was shaped like a star with 7 points. Knocking down the points symbolize saying no to the 7 deadly sins. Now, we know pinatas have seen many iterations since then. These intricate pieces of art are typically, again, filled with candy, suspended by a rope, and smashed at birthday parties and holidays. These are some of the ones that local pinata maker Ana Amaya created. She runs Pinatas by Esperanza. Ana is based in Hyattsville, Maryland, but she sells her creations all over the DMV. And she joins me now in studio to talk about how making pinatas is helping to keep her culture alive. Ana, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for inviting me.
How did you start this business?
In a pandemic, I lost my job, and I have friends say, "Can you start making piñatas?" And they say, "Okay."
Now, did you always make them? Did they know, oh, go to Ana, she's going to make a great piñata?
That's the all customers say.
Yes. Okay. Now, when you make them, I know a lot of love probably goes into it, right?
Yeah.
Can you talk to me about the process of making it? What goes into making the piñatas?
It is like, it's a cardboard and glue, and the passion for do that.
Right.
Because if you don't have passion for do like something you like it, then it's gonna be work.
When you do this, do you feel, look at you, is that creating your artwork there? When you do it, I mean, these are beautiful. Where does the tradition come from for you?
Well, the tradition is in like China's. They start there, and they come to Mexico.
Okay.
And this time is like all tradition, all work. Everybody, if they don't have piñata, there's no party.
Right, right. And so we all know the tradition of, you go to the party and then you whack the piñata, the candy comes out. Is that traditionally what you would grow up with, say in El Salvador? Would you grow up doing the same sort of thing? Is this tradition the same?
Yeah.
Okay.
Every single country is like the same.
Right.
It's like tradition.
Yeah.
So that the piñata make like happy and make you stressed out.
Right.
Because child and adults enjoy that.
Right. I love that. Okay.
Yeah.
So you said during the pandemic, and this is a thriving business for you.
Yeah.
What's it feel like, the impact that you have on the community and, you know, not just the Spanish-speaking community, but the entire community, because we all love a piñata. What's that feel like for you, to be able to bring that happiness?
I feel like, and thank you God for giving me like the grace to make it, right? Because it's like, made me happy when customer left like a good review, like some word come to the heart. Maybe sometimes made me like, I try to cry.
Yeah, it makes you emotional.
Yeah,
Why?
because some words touch my heart.
Yeah.
And some customers say, you have something special.
Right.
And what I say is, thank you God for giving me that in my hands to
Yeah,
work.
the gift.
The gift, yes.
And some of the things that you were doing, and they were beautiful. They were works of art. They were like sculptures. What are some of the shapes that you've made that stand out for you? What are some of those special designs for you?
You know, some customers, they have like special design, like you say. And that's like a new one. That's my work, like make something special.
Right.
And that's going to be like more passion to do that.
Yes. Well, they're very beautiful. And speaking of special, you made this special for us.
Yes.
Okay, so I hope everybody sees this. Did you stuff it with candy? Is there candy in it?
No, we
Okay.
had to go get it.
You said you did this work. That's enough. Okay, so how do people order piñata through your business?
Okay, right now I have my page in Google.
Okay.
So they can find me like Piñatas by Esperanza. And that is my phone number and my address.
Okay.
And they can text me or call me. And that's it.
That's it.
Easy.
Based in Hyattsville?
Yes.
Based in
in
Hyattsville,
Hyattsville.
okay. So the next time you have a party, you need to get one of Anna's piñatas and go and check it out. You're lovely. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Thank you, you too.
All right. Okay. A group of high school students in West Texas are joining in on the fun as well. They spent weeks before Christmas last year cutting construction paper and making colorful piñatas. They then donated these to these families who couldn't afford to buy ones for Christmas.
Oh, I love it. I just think it's a great opportunity just to have fun with our friends, and then we're also learning, but at the same time, we're still getting to help the community and just learn about different cultures as well.
Wow, a lot of work goes into that, and a loving care as well. Preserving and learning about different cultures is worth celebrating. So is making an impact in spaces where your culture hasn't always been visible. So we want to highlight how Latinos and Hispanics are paving the way and creating an impact on pop culture at this year's Comic-Con. We take you now to San Diego. Preserving and learning about different cultures is worth celebrating, and so is making an impact in spaces where your culture hasn't always been visible. So we want to highlight how Latinos and Hispanics are paving the way and creating an impact on pop culture at this year's Comic-Con. We take you now to San Diego.
The San Diego Convention Center was bustling with attendees dressed up from head to toe, channeling their favorite superheroes and characters. I met Rosa Rodriguez visiting from Fresno. She's been coming to Comic-Con since 2013 and told me how meaningful it is to see Hispanics, Latinos, and immigrants represented both behind and in front of the screen.
It's very important to see that representation. And actually today we're going to try to see the panel for Eat Dairy with Andy Muschietti, who is an Argentinian. So it's very exciting to see people like from our community out here at Comic-Con.
And on Thursday, CBS 8 got the chance to speak with Horacio Garcia Rojas, who's part of Batman Azteca, Choque de Imperios, an upcoming animated film. Horacio talked about the importance of mixing history with pop culture through this film.
We don't want to be tokens in the big production. We want represented our own context and our own stories. And that's Aztec Batman.
From pins to shirts and more, the booth for Vicious Skill is filled with merch inspired by El Chapulín Colorado and El Chavo del Ocho, two popular shows in Mexico that have transcended borders and captured hearts around the world. Rudy Suiza, a partner with the brand, shares how important it is to bring that culture to Comic-Con.
Especially on a world forum like San Diego Comic-Con, somebody as big and as powerful and as magical as this, Chapulín and Chavo, this is its world. It belongs here. So for it not to be here would be a crime, realistically, or would be really sad.
Just steps away, I met Maria Flores from Los Angeles. She designed and made her full outfit from the hat to the makeup, inspired by El Chapulín Colorado, a show she grew up watching. She came dressed up this way to honor her roots and her culture.
It's very important because the Latin community influences pretty much everything, whether it's, Comic-Con, food, it just art. I mean, it just influences everything. It has so much spice, so much sass, so much everything.
It's a good time in San Diego at Comic-Con. All righty, turning back now to our area, the DMV is home to dozens of museums, each offering a unique perspective into fascinating worlds, ready to expand your knowledge and spark your curiosity. And these cultural gems bring thousands of visitors to our region every year, making our area a vibrant hub for history and discovery. And we've got some exciting news about a brand new museum. The Smithsonian National Museum of the American Latino is in the works. Now, of course, it hasn't been built yet, but the Smithsonian has made some progress. They've established a board of trustees and they've hired its founding director. That happened about 5 years ago. Some members of Congress, they're worried about the museum's progress. So they proposed a bill to guarantee the NMALA spot on the National Mall. As of August of this year, 2025, President Trump has not publicly stated if he has any plans for the future of this museum. And according to the museum's website, it will celebrate the rich contributions that Latinos have made to American arts, history, culture, and science. And we know once it opens, it will inspire and educate present and future generations. Now, in the meantime, you could check out the Art Museum of the Americas. It's a hidden gem just a couple of blocks away from the National Mall. The museum highlights modern and contemporary Latin American and Caribbean art. You could walk right in Tuesdays through Sunday. But if you book a guided tour, you'll be able to see a hidden treasure beneath the building. It's called Roots of Peace. It's an underground mural painted by an artist from Uruguay, Carlos Pies Fierro. It's about the same length as the Washington Monument. Grab your dance partner. It is time to salsa. Local salsa dance studio Salsa with Sylvia joins us now with a preview of what you can learn. I'm going to say take it away, but let me get out the way. Take it away.
Llegó la fiesta. Sabor. La gente ya está esperando, todos ya quieren bailar. La pista está calentando, la orquesta ya va a empezar. La abuela se ha desatado y canta a toda voz. Que esto sí que está sabroso, esto sí tiene sabor.
Hey, that was gorgeous. Thank you so much. This is a Yoey Moore. Thank you so much. And that's Raphael Moody Joe.
That is correct.
I love it. Thank you. And then this is when we said salsa with Sylvia. Now I've heard, pronounce salsa for me the right way.
Salsa.
Okay, I thought I was saying it wrong, but salsa. Salsa with Sylvia. And this is Sylvia Alexiev. Thank you for being with us. Tell me first where your dance studio is.
So Salsa with Sylvia has 2 locations.
Okay.
One in DC, that's our original location, and then we have one right in the heart of Bethesda. So anywhere you are in the DMV, you can easily get to our studio and take a salsa class.
How long have you two been salsa-ing?
Wow.
All of their lives.
About 25 years.
Okay, and you both have Colombian roots, is that right?
Yes, correct.
Okay,
That's correct.
and how about you? You grew up salsing as well?
So yeah, I grew up dancing. I've been dancing for a total of 22 years, but I have been doing salsa.
23.
Yes, yes, I'm 23. I'm 23, I started like very young.
Okay, I love it.
But I've been dancing salsa for the past like 12, 13 years.
Yeah, really beautiful.
Thank you.
Sylvia, can you talk to me about the roots and where this rich tradition comes from?
Sure. Well, you know the sauce salsa, right? So the sauce is
Yeah.
full of these spices that create this explosion in your mouth, right? And just like that, that's where the name of the dance, the music comes from, because it's a combination of musical influences, starting with the roots in Africa, Cuban, African, Puerto Rican influences that then migrated to New York, and it really exploded. So salsa now is everywhere in the world. It's like a common language. Anywhere you go, you'll find salsa dancers. I've been to China, Africa, and the first thing I do is to find a salsa club, and everybody just dances and loves doing it.
Okay, now, so does it vary as far as the style of salsa? Like, what were you doing just now? What
It does. So there's various styles of salsa. For instance, right now we were dancing on one. It's very commercial, very, you find that everywhere, vacations, travel, every, country per se. There are other styles like onto Colombian, which Colombian is very known for its shows. They do a lot of acrobats, things, and so it's very beautiful, the tentacles that salsa has actually.
Yeah, Colombians are also very well known for the speed of their feet. Whenever they do dance, we're known for like our footwork and like adding different elements from like different styles to the performance.
I'm telling you, being in here, I couldn't hear anything. That's how light you were on your feet. That was incredible. Sylvia, it occurs to me that you're also getting a workout when you come to salsa with Sylvia.
Do. Well, salsa and just any dance in general is the best way to work out because it's good for your body and it's good for your mental health. And we always say it really saves lives because it gets you out of depression or whatever state in your life you are. Dance is something that you can look at as a cardio because these two here, they lead salsa cardio classes and it's intense.
Yes, actually we do offer that at Salsa with Sylvia. We have a combination of cardio and salsa. And it's actually therapeutic, to be honest, because it becomes like Pilates. It's mind and body, so it really challenges you. And at the same time, you're learning how to salsa. So whenever you guys want,
And it's a very very social dance.
Right.
It's a dance where you can come to our parties. You can come to a party to go to a party anywhere in the world. Really, you meet people. You really need that much space. You saw how much space they needed. You meet new people. You don't even need to talk, but if you want to talk and meet people, we have speed dating events too.
That's it's actually really great, and it's a combination of dancing and meeting people. So it's really nice. Actually.
I love that. You also teach bachata, right?
Yes.
We do teach bachata, and it's a Dominican dance, and they can tell you a little bit more about it. It's the difference is really the way you move with salsa, you move forward and back, right? And then with bachata, you move sideways.
You kind of use a little bit more of the area. So it does come from Dominican Republic, but it upgraded into a more modern bachata, and right now it's like on full-blown blast, known, and it's like the thing now, the dance, the bachata is really, really nice actually, and we also teach it at Salsa with Sylvia.
There are different styles of bachata, right? Dominican, modern,
traditional, modern, sensual,
It's more romantic, more.
And like you said, it was very, that analysis that you said about our feet being light.
Yes.
It's a biotechnicality that we use as dancers that, like a boxer, you have to take care of your body, and that also gives you speed, and then you won't get tired so fast.
And you wrote a book about salsa too, right?
Well, Yoyi wrote a book.
Oh, you wrote it!
I wanted to present this because it's for kids. We have girls. I have two. She has 4.
I have 3. Together we have a whole. We have a village of girls. That's right. Exactly.
So I've been with Sylvia for about almost 6 years now, and then I've loved her strategy and teaching and stuff like that, and as well, we have kids, we share kids, so I thought of writing a book to introduce the art of salsa to our babies, our children.
I love that.
And it's written in Spanish, but I will have it available in November in the English version. The reason why I did it in Spanish was because I am a Colombian native, and I wanted to express a lot of hard words that I felt in my Latino language.
It's a beautiful book. I
It's
read it to
very
my
beautiful.
kids.
And representation, we say it all the time, is so important.
Yes.
It's so important.
And this is actually based in Colombia, and it's, just to rapidly say, it's about a little girl that takes a tour around Cali, Colombia, and the most touristic places. And this cat that she meets, he kind of introduces her into salsa along with our animals. So it's pretty nice, and you can find it on Amazon. It's called Al Son de los Gatos, and I hope you guys like it.
And learn Spanish.
And learn Spanish. Right. And I think what I was thinking of was the more of the with the accent when I say salsa. When I say it, it sounds so.
You can also say
salsa.
salsa.
Just say salsa. Right, just say it with a little,
a little spice to it.
Add some spice, okay.
That's what it is, because I hear we're going to be teaching you how to
now when you say teaching me, we're just doing one little step, because I didn't come this far to be embarrassed by professional dancers. So anyway, we're going to do a little something. Okay.
We're going to take care of you.
Before we do that, how can people get involved in your classes?
Of course, yeah. So the easiest way is to go to our website, salsawithsylvia.com. Sylvia with an I, and that's where you can see the schedule. We have classes in DC, in Bethesda. We also now, for Hispanic Heritage Month, teach a lot of corporate classes. So we go to a lot of big, small corporations, and we introduce the dance. People have fun, and we talk about the history of salsa. We also do it for a lot of schools, so they both teach at schools as well.
It is hard to be angry when you're dancing.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's hit the music. Just show me, now who's going to show me
all right,
what?
so let's begin with, let's kind of like let me put you in the middle. Yeah.
Okay.
So this is what we're going to do, just like we're walking. So it's a natural effect. We're going to start with our left, and we're just going to go forward on 1, and then we're going to jump right back on that 2, and then just reference point is the middle.
Okay.
Let's do that again. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3. We're going to mirror that effect with your right leg to the back.
Okay.
5, and then come to the center, 6 and 7.
Okay.
Now we're going to put those 2 together, and we got this.
Okay.
5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 2, 3.
Okay, here we
and
go.
5, 6, 7.
Okay, I think I got it.
Now you're just going to
You
start
got it.
feeling
You're doing great.
5, 6, 7. 5, 6,
Am I still doing it? Okay.
You're doing it perfectly.
Can we end here so I can end on a high note?
Congratulations.
Okay, thank you so
You did
much.
great. You did amazing.
Thank you so much. Okay.
Absolutely.
Salsa with Sylvia. Bethesda and the other location
DC.
in DC. Yes. All righty. Coming up, a fiesta for your taste buds. A local Mexican restaurant is joining us in studio with some tasty delights and the impact they're making in the community. Welcome back. We want to highlight a clinic started by Hispanic immigrants in 1983. The clinic has been keeping true to their mission for the past 42 years. You may have heard of La Clínica del Pueblo. They've kept thousands of people in our local Hispanic community safe, healthy, and informed. The organization has 3 locations in the DMV, 2 in DC and 1 in Hyattsville, Maryland. They provide primary care, substance use treatment, domestic violence prevention, behavioral health, LGBTQIA health, and mental health care. Our Jess Arnold stopped by the clinic back in 2023 when a group celebrated the 40th anniversary. She found out what makes this clinic ideal for the Hispanic population. Take a look.
It was started in part by immigrants from El Salvador in 1983, and it's because this area was seeing a huge influx of people fleeing the wars in Central America, and they needed help accessing health care. Over the years, their impact has only grown.
Vibrant, Latin American.
Diversity, community, conexión.
La Clínica del Pueblo has become as integral to DC's Columbia Heights and Mount Pleasant neighborhoods as the cobblestones that line these streets. This year marks the Community Health Center's 40th anniversary.
I just think that the work that we do is wonderful.
Claudia Guevara benefited from that work when she was just 1 year old.
We were facing homelessness, and my mother became part of the women violence group, and they connected us to resources and services in medical. Thanks to that, she was able to go to school. She actually worked cleaning at La Clínica. That prompted me to work in public health.
Rosa Altamirano moved from Nicaragua in 2007, got connected with La Clínica, and now also works here.
¿Qué le puedo ayudar? Desde el primer instante sentí.
Right away, I felt at home. I felt it was a space that I could better myself and support my community through my abilities as a health worker.
La Clínica helps manage and prevent HIV, offers mental health services, counsels women experiencing violence, and more.
No es fácil llegar a este país.
It's not easy coming to this country. It takes us a lot of work. It's not easy to find a place where they can help me in my language and be able to navigate a system that we don't know. So being in an institution like La Clínica del Pueblo fills me with satisfaction.
We are an organization that is founded on the conviction that health is a human right. And so while we celebrate our Latino identity, we very much view ourselves as part of a human community that integrates people from many different walks of life, and celebrating our diversity and how we all belong to the region, and each of our contributions make it stronger.
Contributions from Sandra Barón.
Me encanta lo que hago.
From Rosa.
Es un honor.
From Claudia.
It's like a blessing.
And Executive Director Catalina Sol.
We have a lot of work to do.
The foundation is laid, but the community building continues. They hope for another 40 years. La Clínica isn't only a DC organization, they also have centers in Prince George's County. And to celebrate their 40th anniversary, they're hosting a Fiesta del Barrio next Saturday from 11 to 4 right outside their Mount Pleasant Center.
I think many of you will agree, family recipes, they're special. Typically, they're handed down from multiple generations to generations, and they can make a memorable moment even more special. So we want to spotlight a local restaurant whose family's empanada recipe is still sizzling after all these years. DMV Empanadas. It's located on North Frederick Avenue in Gaithersburg. The owner, Nacho Almaraz, says he didn't have a food or restaurant background, but he says he thought he could make it in the food industry after learning his mother's chicken empanada recipe.
There is a couple of people, I never come back to them and say thank you, but they help us, help me a lot.
He launched the business with his family from a tiny kitchen and a small stand at the farmer's market, and now look how it's grown. The business used to make their empanadas by hand, but thanks to many of you supporting the business, they were able to invest in these high-tech machines. And those machines can make thousands of empanadas each week. We want to spotlight another restaurant who is bringing the flavors of Mexico right into your mouth. Oyamel has 2 locations, one in DC's Penn Quarter that's been around for over 20 years and the other in New York City, which just opened this year. They serve small plates of tacos, enchiladas, tamales, and ceviches. Oyamel's founder, Jose Andres, also founded World Central Kitchen, of course, and that's the nonprofit that provides meals to communities impacted by natural disasters and humanitarian crises. Now, earlier this week, I spoke with Oyamel's beverage manager about some of their latest achievements. Here's that interview. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, so we're going to talk about this today. Look, you guys were named one of the top 10 great tequila bars in the United States. What a huge honor. I mean, how did you all celebrate? How did you take the news?
Well, this is a great recognition for our team.
Yes.
And it really reflects one of our goals, which is to honor tradition when it comes to agave spirits and really highlighting the producers that come with each bottle that we carry.
Well, let's talk about that. What is the impact? Because it's cultural, it's pride. What does it mean for you all?
Well, getting to tell the stories, and really agave spirits is all about the makers, the land, and then the people that enjoy it, and we're just happy to be a part of, you know, getting to tell the stories that come behind the agave spirits.
So, you know, agave, for those of us who like to, you know, eat a little healthier and all that, it became like a big thing as far as a sweetener. But tell us how, when you say like the whole agave, the movement, the culture, what does that mean for you?
For us, that means like really from the agave fields, all of the like generational, all the generational education that it comes from cultivating all of these plants that take years to grow, and then how it gets from distillation to the spirit that's in the bottle. And we're really trying to, you know, it's not just like a spirit that is for drinking, it's for like the history that's behind it as well.
Right. And you all source from local farms, right?
Yes,
Can
we
you
do.
tell us about that?
We really value the partnerships that we have with our local farms here in DC. It really allows us to give back to the community, and it also allows us to, you know, be creative with some of the dishes that we do. And when it comes to seasonal menu changes, even behind the beverage program, we really try to talk to our farmers and be like, hey, what's in season? And then we put that on our menu so that each time you come in, there will be something new to try from some of the freshest produce that we have from these farmers.
Which is a perfect segue to some of the programs that you have at OML and all that. Can you talk about some of the different nights and the recognitions that you all do?
Yes, so what we're celebrating coming up for that touches on Hispanic Heritage Month is called Dia de los Muertos, also known as Day of the Dead. It's a big celebration that honors past loved ones through food, some music, and drinks. Here in DC, the way that we honor these traditions is we get the community involved and have them join us for a dinner where we honor a past Mexican icon, and our head chef, Claudio Fauci, comes up with some of the dishes to really honor this past icon, and then we pair that up with some great delicious cocktails. We even have a mariachi band join us, and then we encourage our guests to bring some past recipes from past loved ones to put on our ofrenda, so we can honor them all together for this tradition.
And you brought a beautiful spread here. Can you tell us a little bit about what you brought today?
Yes, so here, this is what we're most known for, is our OML margarita. So it's a margarita served up with the salted foam on the top, so each sip that you take, you'll get a little bit of salt in each sip.
Oh, it's okay. This is salted foam right here?
Yes, it is.
Oh, that's so pretty. All right. I'm sorry.
And then
just
here
geeking out on the weirdest things, but I don't think I've ever seen. It just means I need to come back to OML.
Yes, you
Okay.
do. Yes,
Continue,
you do.
please.
And
Cynthia.
here we have our banderita of our honoring our pichomel. This is made in Puebla, which kind of ties back to Mexican independence and the Hispanic Heritage Month. Here we have our pichomel, our sangrita de Jalisco, that you kind of take as a chaser, and then you dip the orange and our sal de gusano, and you enjoy it.
There's an art to this.
Yes, there is.
There is an art. What do you hope that when diners come, what do you hope that they take from this whole experience?
I really hope that they take that it's just not a spirit to just, shoot back. There's actually a lot more history that goes beyond the spirit that's in front of you.
Right.
Here. Yes.
How wonderful. You are the perfect spokesperson
Thank you so
for
much.
all of this as we celebrate, especially as we celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month. So thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Okay, well, if only I could have a little taste of that, but it is still the morning.
Yes, unfortunately.
Okay, unfortunately. So we'll see you at OML. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
That's Cynthia Arrazabal from OML. Thank you for joining me on this edition of Get Uplifted. We hope these stories inspired you to make a difference in your own way. And I want to continue to share stories that uplift you. You can email us at getuplifted@WUSA9.com. You can reach out to me on my social media or on our WUSA9 social pages. Join the conversation by using the hashtag WUSA9Mornings. And get your daily dose of Get Uplifted every morning at 5 on WUSA9 Mornings. And you can also find these stories on our website and our YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in. Stay uplifted.